Okay, here is a video on navigating office politics at the workplace. It's an article from Better Up. I will link the link in the description. Okay, so it's by Maggie Wall, written in 2021. Okay, so it has different parts. It's a pretty comprehensive article. So, for instance, let's go down to tips on how to get better at office politics. No matter your position, it's important to know how to navigate office politics. Business politics are largely centered on social dynamics, like how you interact with others, who you interact with, and when to pick your battles. First, understand formal and informal networks. Formal networks refers to job title or official position of authority, in the hierarchy at work, and informal network is the subtle but relevant positions of power employees may hold behind the scenes. Second, build positive work relationships by showing, I remember when I was in corporate, I would avoid office politics by talking to everyone. There's usually different cliques that are built based on ethnicity or race or what else, gender, whatever sports teams you're following. But I try to be friendly with all the different groups. Keep it professional. If a gossiper comes to your cubicle, redirect them to whatever work you need to get done. Like, did they come to your cubicle to discuss an email you sent out, and then they start talking about a friend who started dating this guy, blah blah. Then you could redirect it to be like, okay, you came here for this topic, let me get that for you, and then you can let them know that you're pretty busy. And the thing that customer service reps always ask me is, do you need anything else? And then the other person will get the idea and just move on. It's important to set healthy boundaries at work. So all these red letterings with underlines are hyperlinks. So after you go to betterup.com/blog/office-politics, you should be able to go to other articles written regarding whatever is in red. Okay, number 4, develop your soft skills. Listening skills, being a team player, being a leader, communication. They're all skills you can look up and develop. Speak up for yourself. Don't let others just assume what your position is. And also just speak up when others are being treated unfairly. Basically, intervene. And don't let people get bullied at work. And number 6 is maintain a positive outlook. Most of these points, they lean towards like being positive. So that's the final point. And here is something more for leaders at work or employers or managers. So you could read more on it, but they are the 5 things that you could ways you can change bad office politics is create a positive company culture, encourage positive open communication, keep the focus on team goals, so redirecting people's conversations to what the team is trying to do, assess your company structure as far as how to manage and reward the right people. Notice who is contributing positively to the team or to the office culture, and reward them by outlining, okay, they did this well, and recognizing them through different awards. And here are 7 types of office politicians. Number 1 is obvious, the gossiper. If you tell the gossiper anything, the whole office will know by the end of the day. There's the bully. Bullies basically are people who use information to make you feel small. It's pretty childish. I don't like saying childish because I don't want to insult children. So, yeah. And some other note about bullies and workplace. It's interesting after the pandemic when everyone, or most people who could, went remote. Bullies had to, they weren't getting their supply, no one was there to bully. So I wonder how it affected victims. The climber, you can use their strategy to climb up the social ladder or get promoted. Because each of these office politicians have something that's working for them. So just take the good and leave the bad. There's the advisor, the credit thief, the saboteur, and the lobbyist. And this is like a short blurb about how you can get in touch with the coaches at Better Up, but it's important to, it's cool to know, okay, there's different kinds of office politicians. And once you know how to recognize them, you can assign, okay, the person who makes you feel uneasy, they're the bully, or they're the gossiper. And you will know how to navigate it because, for instance, how to deal with a gossiper. Don't tell them anything that you wouldn't want everyone to know. You could also, the dark advice that you can implement is you can tell them something that's not completely true, to influence the office culture. So, but you have to be careful with that. So let me scroll all the way up because the part about what are office politics, it's something that can't be avoided. That's also another good point about office politics. It's not inherently evil. So don't sabotage yourself by avoiding happy hours, or if your manager is asking you to go into the office, you could suggest hybrid work if you're near the main metropolitan city where the office is, and then you can pick like Wednesdays or Thursdays to go in, if you're not too into being on site the whole time. But yeah, don't avoid people either, because that will sabotage your career. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Feel free to comment if this has been helpful, so I could know which direction to go in for, whenever I make videos. Thank you. Bye.